Oh, it's starting. Hey, everybody, it's Margaret with Texas Gal Treasures, and I have a haul video for you. Let me take a sip. Can we have a do-over? Okay, this is why we shouldn't go live, because it's like spitting water. I'm laughing, spitting, whatever. Okay, that's the beauty of live, right? And nobody's here, right? So it's good. It's good. This will only be live later. Oh my gosh. Maybe I should have thought about this more carefully. Anyway, hello, everybody. So yesterday I went out to, epic fail on the beginning of a vid that I can't come back and like edit. Okay. So yesterday I went out to a couple of thrift stores before the bad weather hit. And then this morning I hit one garage sale and one estate sale, and I wanted to share with you what all I picked up and what little bit I know about it, because I haven't done a ton of research yet. But let's just jump right into it since we're at it. So the first thrift store I went to yesterday, their Bibles and religious books are free. So I always check there to see, if they have any Bibles. So I picked up this one. It's not a Bible, but it's a Thomas Mann book, Joseph the Provider, and I just liked that it looked kind of has that first edition look to it. I didn't actually look to see if it was a first edition, but it had that, when the pages are kind of that torn look on the edge here. So I picked that one up, and I also picked up, usually the Bibles go pretty quick, so Nave's Topical Bible. So, let me scooch so I can see the chat. Hey, Tanya, first editions are good. Yeah, I'll double check it. Maybe I should check it now since we're talking about it. Oh, I put it way over far. So let's take a peek. Pardon me while I take a peek. And it's got some other paperwork and pamphlets in there I can show you. Hang on. Oh, I don't see where it says the copyright info. Okay. While you're waiting for me, you could give this video a thumbs up. This says 1944. It doesn't say anything about a first edition, translated from German. Anyway, but it has this little pamphlet in it saying that it came from the Book of the Month or Book of the Month Club News or something. I don't know. Anyway, that's that. Hello, Darlene. How's it going? And then I also picked up a tin just because I talked to the girls over at Cauldron of Collectibles, and Jen picks up tins, and so I picked this one up. It has a Mary Engelbreit look to it, but it's not. If you see down there, it's got an SH. So I'm going to have to do a little research on it, but I still thought it was cute. And she said, look for ones that are signed. So we'll see. I was taking a chance. For 50 cents, we'll see. So that was at one thrift store. The next thrift store, where is the stuff? Oh, here it is. Okay. I picked up the kids' books at this other thrift store that I go to, charity shop, are 10 cents. So kids' books, 10 cents. And I picked up this Eric Carle's Very Quiet Cricket. It's a board book, but because I have this book, I know, when you open the back, it's got a music component. You can change the battery there, and it chirps at the end like little crickets. So my plan for this one is to, one, look it up and see if it's worth selling online. Two, change the battery, make sure the little chirpy chirp still works. Chirp, chirp, chirp at the end. And if it's not going for a ton on online, excuse me, then I'll sell it on the local garage sale site. So that is what's going on with the Very Quiet Cricket. And I also picked up, listen to this, like a frog in my throat. I need to find out where that phrase came from. That's hilarious. I picked up this sketch diary, and the reason I got it, yeah, it's an empty sketch diary, but it's a vintage one. So it's got just a really cool cover, and it was 25 cents, and I am pretty sure I can get more for it. At least, I'm guessing 10 to 15 bucks, or I'm dreaming. But you know me, I'm a dreamer. That's why they call me Whiskers. Anyway, and then I was walking out. Hello, Stephanie. How's it going? I was walking out and I saw this, and I'm a sucker for compasses to begin with, but I was like, man, that looks different, And maybe this is something you would have walked past. I was about to walk past it, but I just thought, why? It's just kind of different, right? It's not like a normal compass. It's got a ruler and whatnot on it, and it was 50 cents. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and look it up. And the brand Brenton apparently makes compasses, and this has something to do with like drafting or I don't know, mapping, cartography, or something like that, engineering of some sort. And then you would lay it down on top of something. That's why it's see-through. Cool, right? So there different compasses sell for different amounts, but I saw this one sold. There were 3 within the last few months that have sold of this exact one from between $10 and $15, like that, from 50 cents. So, and it's small, so that's good. Like, I don't need anything else. And as I was leaving, I see this sitting on the back shelf. Look how cool. I see this sitting on the back shelf. Oh my gosh, hello Zahir. How are you? Howdy. So it's a little barn decoupaged purse thing. Look at the little duckling over there. Isn't it adorable? So it's all done, like hand done, hand painted, hand decoupaged. Look at the little goat. Look at it. It's adorable. And then on this side, that. And so the lady, it says $10 on it, but she said, oh, it's been sitting there for like 2 weeks and nobody's bought it for $10. She's like, do you think you would want it for $5? I was like, yeah, I do. And so look at the clasp even. Can we get a good shot of the clasp? Look at it. Isn't it so cool? It flips up. You can put it down and then you can lock it into place. Lock. And then let's take a look at the inside. And then the inside is like lined with this like velvety fabric. Isn't that cute? And it's so old, right? I mean, just look at here. You can see like the little screws. They're like the little flathead screws. That's a good indicator of age anyway. That's what I hear. And then there's like you can see the little teeny screws there. So I have zero idea what I could ask for it because it's for sure one of a kind, you know. And then two, also, like normally with this, you would think that the straps would be all messed up or like it doesn't look like it's been really used. Like this part's all still on there really good. So yeah, when she said, do you think you'd want it for $5? I said, yes, I do. Yes, what is the purse part made of? This is wood. It's wooden. Thank you. Thank you, Flacknib, for my birthday wishes. Thank you. Isn't it cool? Somebody will need that. What is the purse part made of? Yeah, so that part's wood. And then this part's like a leather strap, sort of leather, maybe. I don't know. Like that. But it's just like, it's almost like they made it and then they put it on a shelf and never let anybody touch it. So, I know, I just can't, I keep wanting to show it to you. Isn't it cool? I love the clasp. I love it. I love it. I love it. Like that. So anyway, I have no idea what I'm going to put on it, but it's probably going to be at least $50 or more. Probably more. Because seriously, I think it's one of a kind. So there's that. That was at the thrift stores yesterday. And then so now today I went to a garage sale and an estate sale. And I did a Periscope this morning of a sneak peek. So if you don't follow me on Periscope, I am at TX Gal Treasures on Periscope. And before we move on, I just need to say that I think Steve Rakin is going live in like 4 minutes. And I did not plan this out very well because I went to schedule this and I scheduled it and then I was like, oh, you know what? I better check. Maybe somebody else is going live. And sure enough, he's going live in like 5 minutes. So if you're here and not there, I'm going to encourage you later or after I'm done, go check him out. And Steve, if you see this, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to go live at the same time as you. I don't want to do that. Like I do that on Periscope too. I always check to make sure none of my friends are live before I go live because that's not nice, right? Okay, let's move on. So at the garage sale, they had plush, 50 cents a piece, and I did spring for another Beanie Baby. Why? I'm not in my booth anymore, so I don't know why, but I did. And that's what Randy said. He's like, so is that one going for a lot or what? And I'm like, I know. No. So my thing is, I am going to take all of my Beanie Babies and do just like a big crazy lot. Most of them I picked up for $0.25 or 50 cents, no more than that. So, but some of them I do send in. Like I do scan some and they're worth, you know, $15 or more, and I send them into Amazon. And I've done that. Like there's a goat that I sold for like $15 that I picked up for a quarter. So this one, I mean, this one's going for about $6, but what I'll probably do is just do a crazy Beanie Baby lot and blow them all out. That's a picture, right? It's raining Beanie Babies. Hallelujah. It's raining Beanie Babies. Okay, okay. I just wanted to make Woodstock's Mohawk light go bananas. Here we go. So then Woodstock was also 50 cents. Look at. And the Woodstock was in really nice shape. So, yeah, and it's a Kohl's Cares one, which I mean, some are hits, some are misses, but anything Peanuts gang, I tend to pick up just because I'm a nerd for the Peanuts gang. So this is Woodstock. I don't see any comments. I'm hoping I'm not like frozen for you guys and just talking away and being silly with the Woodstock over here. See, on Periscope, there's hearts. I can like heart, and let you know that you're still like being seen. So yeah, I'm not sure how much Woodstock goes for, but he was in really good shape. There was a Winnie the Pooh like Lovey, but it didn't look like it needed some work, and that's just not in my big master plan right now. Okay, so was that it? No. I got some more stuff at that garage sale. Gosh, I digress. Okay, garage sale. And if you didn't catch the beginning of this, you might want to go back because it was pretty embarrassing. I like end up spitting out water and horrible. Anyway, again, digressing. That's why I digressed this time, because I was remembering how I digressed earlier, and I just wanted to let you know how I was digressing earlier. And oh God. Okay. Susan Corwin, still good here across the ocean. Yay, where are you? Are you in the UK? I have Zahira in the UK as well. Okay, so I picked up these animal soaps. Again, I have no idea what they're going for, but I just thought they were really cute, and they're like soap on a rope. And who doesn't like soap on a rope? So there. Jim Bennett, Emperor of Fun, of course likes soap on a rope. So there. Hawaii. Hey, Hawaii. Hey, S. Darkin. So yeah, Emperor of Fun, how do you feel about soap on a rope? What if it is a frog soap on a rope? Even better, right? Or a hot dog soap on a rope. Okay. Private label idea. Hot dog soap on a rope. Banana soap on a rope. Okay. Right, so if they don't go for much, I don't do private labels. So if you want to steal that idea, you have my permission. Okay, foods on a rope, right? People would buy that because you know what? I would buy that. I would buy a hot dog soap on a rope. Who wouldn't? Oh my gosh. Okay, you can have that one. You would do it. You know you would. Okay. If you're watching the replay on this, I have the chat on the side, and they're saying, yes, food on the rope. Yes, hot dog soap on a rope, LOL. It's genius. Why don't I do private label? And I could shut my mouth and make $1 billion on hot dog soap on the rope. And then I'll be that girl that when you go to the novelty store and you see hot dog soap on the rope and you're like, dude, somebody just made $1 million of a hot dog soap on a rope. And it would be me. Damn it. I'm sorry. Pardon the language. I got to keep my big mouth shut and learn how to private label hot dog soap on a rope. Somebody's probably already done it, though. It's a good idea. Of course, it's been done. Okay, I have no idea what the animal soap on the rope is going for. But yeah, if I don't find that it'll be a really good profit, then my kids will get soap on a rope. They might end up in, like, I'll take them out and put them in their stockings for Christmas or something. I'm always looking for stuff to put in their stockings or for Christmas presents and things. Year round, I put them up. Okay, so that, and then at the garage sale, I also got, gosh, we got off on hot dog soap on a rope. I'm going to have to find that. Okay, if I find a picture of a hot dog soap on a rope, I'm going to make the thumbnail for this video, and it'll be me like, and then the hot dog soap on the rope will be here, like, hot dog soap on the rope. And then people will watch and wonder, what the heck does she have hot dog soap on the rope? I didn't find one. We just talked about it. Okay, gosh. See why I shouldn't go live? I need editing in my life. Okay, so I picked up these two bangles. They're like brass or something. I don't think they're copper. But anyway, they were maybe $1. There's no markings. But I'm a sucker for bangles, and I will sell them. So there. So even if I picked them up for $1, I'll probably sell them for 10 or more. So Nobody else is chatting right now. I think they're sort of just digesting the idea of hot dog soap on the rope. Right? Okay. Moving on. I also picked up, I spent $6.50 at the garage sale. So I got the 2 plush, I got this, I got the bangles. No, not $2.50. $3.50. So it was a good deal. And then I got these 3 branch things. 3 branch hooks. And she even had the pegs, I mean the like molly bolts and stuff for them. And I don't know why I got them. I don't. So there we go. Okay, Emperor Fun. Jim Bennett is saying, I think this is the best idea ever. You could do a whole barbecue line. Cheeseburger soap on the rope, kebab soap on the rope. Oh, s'more soap on the rope. Oh my gosh, right? Oh my gosh. Now I need to digest that. I just need to think about that. Think of that. I mean, like a corn on the cob soap on the rope, Darlene. Oh my gosh. Like a whole holiday line too. Like, and so like in the holiday season, like a slice of pumpkin pie soap on the rope, candy cane soap on the rope. Hi from Australia. Welcome to Brainstorming Soap on the Ropes, the new show on Texas Gal Treasures, where we go live talking about all the ways we could put soap on the rope. Barbecue bean soap on the rope. That would take some doing, but we can make it happen. If they can make fake vomit and make it look all like bleh, like that, we can make barbecue bean soap on the rope. And it would sell. It would sell. Okay. For your 4th of July party, of course. Or if you're in the UK, apparently they like Zahira, are you still in the chat? You guys like beans on toast. For your beans on toast party in the UK, right? Or your Peppa Pig party. Oh my gosh. Okay. Woohoo! I know, you phone I flip, and we are talking about soap on the rope today. So if you've got ideas, throw them at me. Food soap on the rope ideas. That's right. beans on toast on a rope. Yes. Oh my gosh. This is genius. This is genius. This is yeah. This is genius. So back to the haul video. I picked up these hooks for $1, and I really don't know what they're going to sell for. They're a good like weight. Hello, Catherine. I hope you didn't miss all the soap on the rope talk. If it's worth the listen back. If you did. Hello, Samantha. How are you? Okay, so that was it from the garage sale. No, I got a koozie too, which apparently, if you put koozie in your title, it better be a koozie brand koozie, because it is. I got one of my things yanked. The branches. Good question. I am not sure. My guess is about $15. So unless you want them and you want to make me a deal, send me a message. Hey, Adam, how are you? No naturists in your day, I hope. Say hello to Ads, everybody. He's in the chat. And he's got a really fun channel if you don't watch him. And there's lots of people in here. So if you hover over their names, you can see like their YouTube channel, and you should follow them all because I know I do. What would like a generic name for a koozie? Like I've used oh gosh, what did I use? Now I'm trying to remember. My brain is still on soap on the rope, guys. I swear it is. Koozie soap on the rope, right? With like a beer in it, like a pretend one, like with a beer, and then the koozie's on it, and then the soap on the rope, like coming out, and like you can like wash. When you're in the river going like you're going floating down the river, and then the cop pulls you over because you're not supposed to have alcohol in the park, and you're like, dude, it's my soap on the rope. It's not a real beer. Oh gosh, I need to hang up and like call private label and say, private label, help me. But somebody's gonna take this idea. I know it. I know it. It's okay. It's okay. They can credit me or not. So yeah, drink cooler, hugger. I can't remember. Hi, Margaret from Sherry on Etsy. You are wound up with great energy. Well, I'm trying to get things done, but I'm going through to list on Etsy overall. Okay, good. I'm glad you're listing. Beer on a rope. Exactly. Right? A Guinness, like a nice Guinness. But then I would have to get with Guinness and be like, can I use Guinness for my soap on the rope? Sushi soap on a rope. I think that could be, soap on the rope could be the new pet rock, Jill says. That's right. Okay. Koozie. I'll have to go back. A beer wrap. I'll have to go back and look at my listing and see what I put. So I got a Coors one, and I think it was a quarter maybe, which was kind of high, but whatever. Okay, so now, trip to New Braunfels. Are we going floating on the river? If I get my soap on the rope deal going like I think I will, not probably ever, but we could still find some soap on the rope and go floating down the river. Yeah. Let's see. Okay. I'm looking for the chat. I'm looking to see if I see anything. Okay, so I went to an estate sale and picked up a few things there. I spent $20 at the estate sale. So the first thing I picked up was this. It's in like almost new condition, and then it zips open. And then when you open it up, it has a pair of scissors. It's missing a few doodads, but it also has threads and buttons. And then there's a made in West Germany label in there. So I am not sure at all what I will sell this for. I just thought it was cool and small. And then this was $1. So it's another little brush, but I just like because it had a horse on it. So would you say this is for shoes and boots, or would you say this is for like what? What else would you brush with this thing? Okay, Uphone iFlip. What's a PED? P-E-D-S. I don't know. Oh. No, I don't. Coffee. Live. Okay, so that was that. I picked up some spoons, which I shared in the Periscope. If you were watching my Periscope this morning, it was part of my sneak peek. This is the first spoon. It's got this green stone that I'm going to have to ask my friends because it's not jade. Mexico. You don't think that's jade because they don't have jade in Mexico, right? A soup brush, right? Ads, you probably know. You're a Dapper Dan, right? There we go. Mexico there. And then on the back, it's marked Mexico and $8.50, I think. Let me double check that number. I'm double checking. Here we go. Coffee. Yes, coffee. Yeah, $8.50. Marked Mexico. And there's like some kind of other stamp up there above Mexico, like a crest or something, but I can't tell. And I think $8.50 has to do with the silver content. I will need to double check that to confirm. I'm sure somebody in the chat knows, though. $8.50 has to do with silver content. Probably. So there's that. And then this little spoon is just sort of like it's an Oneida. So it's stainless. So it's not really, it was just all together. And then this spoon was cool. It doesn't have a marking on it, but I loved the scarab at the end of the spoon. Look at that. Isn't that cool? That's worth $1, right? So I'm not exactly sure what I will put on these spoons. My guess is at least $10 a piece for these two, or I'm dreaming big, but 85% silver. Okay, that's what I was thinking. Pardon me, I'm going to cough. There we go. So my dream is I'm going to put at least $10 on each of these spoons, which would make a nice little profit. This spoon, I'm not sure. Random, little extra spoon. So there's those. And then let's get to the jewelry. I'm saving that for the last. So I got a bag. This was $5. Haven't done great with Oneida, but specific pieces do good. Yeah. It was just in there. I couldn't separate. Okay, so in this bag for $5, there was this watch band, and the brand is Speedle USA. I've never sold watch bands ever. So, but well, I'm going to try. So there's this watch band. Maybe somebody buys vintage watch bands, which I think that one is. This is also a watch band here. And I checked already, it's not gold, or if it is, it's gold plated, but there's no markings on it. But again, in worst case scenario, I put them in like a jewelry lot. And then there's a little pin, and I think, what would you say? Is that a guitar, or is that that's a guitar, right? That's not a violin. Look at the way that bends. Is that bent on purpose? Or is that bent? Maybe I can see that. I'm going to close that out. Yeah. Okay. Guitar? Violin? Maybe? No markings. And then this is what I maybe get it. So there's this brooch here, and it's got a coin. I didn't actually look to read the coin. Napoleon. It's Emperor Napoleon. Cool. That's cool. Right there. But then watch. This part drops down. For why? I don't know. So there's that. Maybe it's to hang your glasses on, right? I could put it here. And then if I had my glasses, I could like hang my glasses through the little loopy thing. That's pretty awesome. I'm gonna put that in my keywords. So there's that. Electric guitar. Okay, okay, cool. So, and this is like, I don't know if that's worth anything really, but this is why I bought the $5 bag, because I just thought that was super cool. A scarf. You think it's a scarf loop? It's a pin though. I guess you could pin it and then scarf it. Maybe I'll do both. Scarf it. Ow. Poke myself. Oh boy. But yeah, so but maybe I'll put both. Maybe I'll put because I don't like wearing things around my neck, like the necklace to hold my glasses, but like that, like I could put my glasses on there, right? Or it's also a scarf loop, because you probably are right and I'm not. So that's cool. No markings other than cool Emperor Napoleon, like for a pashmina. Okay, okay. I think you're right. It's a glasses holder. Oh, so there. Bite, 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 bite. Okay. And then I got some cufflinks. I thought I got more than 2. Oh no, I got some other stuff too. I'll show you. I got some cufflinks. These were $2 and the other were $2. I don't usually spend more than $2 or $3 on cufflinks because I usually can get them pretty cheap. So these ones, and I try now to make sure that they're not too messy or scuffed up. And these I'll probably, I'm getting a glare on them. These ones I will probably put in the $15 range. These are Le Mode brand, which is not a brand I'm used to selling. I don't have a lot of, or have not seen a lot of. Le Mode. So we will see about that. And then there's another pair. Ooh, you win. I like glasses on there. He just doesn't want to fight today. That's surprising. I think he's a fighter. Okay, and these are the other ones that I picked up for $2 as well. And I don't see a brand at all on them. And these ones, again, I'll probably put in the $15 to $17 range. So there's those. Cute. They had a couple other pairs that they were also putting $2 on that were just not so great. And then I'll tell you the story. If you were watching the Periscope this morning, Margaret's Fight Club, that's right. Tie bar, tie clip. Ready, fight. Le Mode is English fashion. Oh, cool. Le Mode. A la mode. All right, so here we have this tie bar. And again, not marked. And I do okay with tie bars. I mean, I love that I can pick stuff up and it's just like cheap and I can sell it for good money. So all of this right here in my hand was $5 in a separate bag. Okay. Pardon me again. All right, so this, look at this cute little pin. It's 2 pins. This was in my other $5 bag. It's these 2 little Scottie dogs, and then it's engraved. It looks hand engraved, and it says Frances Mildred engraved on this little Scottie dog. And then on this little Scottie dog, if I can get it straight, there's a number 40. And they're both little pins. Aren't they so adorable? But somebody's going to love Scottie dogs. Okay, come on. There we go. Oh my gosh, I can't get it right. That toy bar is huge. That's what she said. Okay, there. Cute Scottie dog pins. So this is the reason I bought the other $5 bag, because I just know people love their Scotties. Oh my gosh, I gotta pick up the pace. My battery, my thing battery is gonna die. And then there was another tie tack. It's like a little pearl. I'm moving. Don't go to sleep, computer. Another little tie tack, which I sell, you know, off and on. And then, Randy, can you grab my charger? Can you grab my charger for me? My battery's about to die. For my computer. It's in the bedroom. Thank you. Randy, to the rescue. Those dogs got to go for at least 40. Right. They're super vintage cool. These ones. If the computer dies before Randy can get here, I don't know what. And then this button thing, I think it's an eagle, but it kind of looks like a turkey on it. And there's no markings either. You did it, Randy. Thank you. You saved us. Randy to the rescue. Everyone's saying, rescue Randy. Yay. My pit crew. No lube change. Anyway, let's move on. So it looks kind of like a turkey. See why I need to edit? Turkey or eagle? What do you think? Again, Margaret's Fight Club. Go at it. Look at it. Okay. I think it's supposed to be an eagle, but it's really awkwardly done. And so, yeah, it's some kind of button like so that you would put onto something, and that's it. I think that's everything. Okay, because I was rushing at the end. So, hey, my sales rock, how's it going? You think it's a wild turkey? Lower it, please. Okay, one more time. This one. They do this. Does this work? Will that make it focus? Duck? Maybe it's a duck. It's got really thick legs. I mean, this bird's got thunder thighs, y'all. Look at that. I don't know if you can see it. Randy deserves a raise. Don't start. So yeah, I have no idea. We'll find out. We'll find out. Like a turkey or a duck, right? But then the head and the wings look like an eagle. We're talking about this bird's thunder thighs. Okay. Looks like it has a beard. I'm telling you, it's so clunky. It's not really done well. So we can sit in a debate all day as to what it is. Okay. So yeah, this estate sale, as I was saying on the Periscope, all of their jewelry they had taken to an appraiser, and they had the paper for each thing. Like, so I didn't get any of the fancy stuff they had. Because their prices were crazy. They had taken everything to an appraiser, and they had the I'm laughing at the chat. Sorry, guys. They had all of the information for the item. Hang on. Okay, let's go back to this. The duck was made in Japan. Is that not a mythical bird? Nice. Okay, totally a turkey. Oh, I'm so glad you guys, some of you are saying pink puppy love and nifty deals. Tammy Sharp is their first time to walk live. I'm so glad you came. We will make up this bird. We will make it a mythical conglomeration of what bird has big legs? What bird has big legs? Seriously. Okay. So at the estate sale, they had appraised all of the jewelry that they were selling, like even if it was like a nice little pearl necklace, and they had the appraisal paper with the item. So there was another little baggie that had like a single pearl, like on a loop to sell, like as about, I can't read right now. I'm not reading that. They're saying it's a turducken. I can't move on. Okay. Maybe I'll list it as a turducken. This is the mythical turducken, but no. I bet he would be worth more as a turducken. You're right. Okay. So they had the appraisal paperwork, and anyway, so they had a little pearl in a bag, and it had just like a loop to put it on a chain, and that was it. And it didn't have a price. So I was like, well, how much is that? And she was like, well, let me see. I know we've got the appraisal paperwork for it here somewhere. $90. $90. She's like, well, it was appraised for $90, so $90. Like, the appraisal value does not mean what it's worth. The appraisal value is like what you are like insuring it for, right? But they had the appraisal value paperwork for everything else there. So, but they had some nice stuff. They did have some nice things, but yeah, I mean, they had another chain with like a teeny little like chip of a diamond in it, and they wanted like $300. It was over the top. So anyway, I mean, I know it was an estate sale for, they were fundraising, but it was still, yeah. Okay, so that was the haul. And again, if you, later. Oh my gosh, okay. If you are here live, thank you so much to the 46 viewers that have come in live. If you liked our chat, hit that like button down below if you'd like to see more, or hit that like button down below if you'd like to see me attempt to find out how to private label food on a rope. And yeah, also again, I didn't realize that Steve was going live at 10. So if you might want to run over there and check out Steve Rakin. He's going live talking about men's shoes. So yeah, so that's going on now too. And Steve, if you catch this later, I apologize, because I know you watch all my videos like every single day. I know it. No, you don't. Okay, so again, thanks everybody in the chat. Thanks so much for hitting the like buttons and coming to check out the live show. And I think that's it. I'm looking in the chat to see if there's any more questions. You're trying to put a man on Mars. Yes, they are. But like in 20 years, right? They're trying to get to Mars. How do we get to talk about Mars? Maybe I missed something. Okay. All right. I'm going. Okay. Again, and replay if you're watching this later. I will talk to you later. Adam, you're going to see me soon? What's up? Why watch about men's shoes when we can see Mark? Oh, thanks. Thanks. Where am I going to see you, Adam? Now I'm freaking out. Are you in the bushes? I hate takeaway. What is here? Come on. I ate takeaway every day this week. Okay, I'm going now. Now you're just messing with me. Bye, guys. Mwah. Bye. Pop-Tarts on a rope. Okay, I'm going. I got to get busy. Bye.